Linh-chan and Dimi-chan play games.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, everyone.
Sorry if our videos ever sound like it's being interrupted when we're about to say something. It's because we're trying to limit the video down to a certain minutes per video. So that's why.
So that way you're not watching like an hour-long thing. You can take it in a day length.
At a time.
Yeah, one day at a time. There you go. Much better said than I could think of. And these ghosts are just here, but they don't care.
It's where the queen lives.
Where the queen lives.
Cause they have those soldier thing in the front.
Well, anyways, do you remember like back in the day when?
Which day?
The day before, like
civilization.
Everyone bought the same two models of phone. Well, I guess everyone kind of always bought two models of phone, but like everyone didn't have the Marumba phone ringer, and like you can actually tell that your particular phone was ringing, and it wasn't just like a generic oh, an iPhone is ringing.
Yeah, it was a time where like I never really had an iPhone until college when we met, but I always had like those free phones when you sign up for a line. And but those phones, like back then, you used to be able to like even create your own ringtones on the computer, and then like just transfer the file onto your phone, and then use that to be your ringtone, you know. But then so then like I would always have some sort of like Chinese music as my ringtone, or like some sort of like instrument as my ringtone. But nowadays it's like you have to buy the freaking song. So nobody does it anymore.
You have to do it the legal route.
Yeah, so nobody does it anymore, and everyone now just has that generic like, what's the?
What is it now? I'm forgetting.
What's the yeah? Especially if you have an iPhone, they all have that default. Default. Well, my phone is also always on vibrate anyway.
I haven't had a ringtone for a long time.
Yeah, me too. I find it really annoying.
Well, like if I was like by myself all day, I would totally have one, but it's like disturbing to everyone. Like in the office, there's constantly people with their phones going off. It's like, put it on silent.
Oh, really? In your office?
Yeah. Oh, there we go. These guys weren't that hard after. We just need to play music, and then they start shooting you with little toy pork guns. Have you ever played with pork guns?
No, I never made one. When we were little, we used to make guns out of wooden chopsticks or bamboo sticks, and then rubber bands, and it freaking hurts if you get shot by one of those rubber bands. So when we were younger, we were living in Vietnam, and there were a lot of like, oh, what are those called? Those things that crawl on the walls.
Cockroaches?
Lizards?
Oh, geckos.
Those little like baby lizards that are like gray and they had like a long tail. They're probably about like 4 to 5 inches. Yeah, those wall lizards. So they would crawl all over the walls, man. So we would make those rubber band guns and shoot at them and like cut off their tails. And they're still squirming around.
Why would you cut off their tail? That's
because
so mean.
we're trying to get them off the walls.
So you cut off their tails?
Well, not on purpose, but like
it falls off.
It falls off when it hits them. But that's why I'm saying like those the rubber bands are pretty strong. Especially like when you wind them up and then you shoot with like the tension being released. That's what it was.
Got it.
But no, I never made a cork.
Not made, but just played with.
No. I wasn't violent.
You weren't violent. These boos have so much, like, energy now. They used to be like 10, 20, 30, and now they're like 300. Ooh.
Or else, if they don't do it like that, you're gonna complete the game too quickly.
Isn't that a good thing?
No. I guess in a way. Oh, those things with the sticks and the mask remind me of they remind me of this cartoon called Recess.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a bunch of first graders or kindergarteners that are always dress up like that. And are always in a group like that.
Around a bonfire like that?
No, not around a bonfire, but like, because usually kindergarteners, it's part of a elementary, but it's sectioned off. They have their own little playground.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is that the cartoon where they're like the kindergartners?
Yeah, the kindergartners. And then Recess. Recess is about a group of
Like the kindergartners were the bad ones. Like they were evil or something.
They weren't
right?
evil. They were just like playful. So they would always chase like the fifth graders or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But that was a good cartoon. I grew up watching.
Did
Sorry.
you just almost say that was an anime?
Sorry, my bad. Am I forgiven?
Yeah.
I didn't know what anime was until I met you.
Well,
I knew like such thing exists because Dragon Ball was a thing. I knew that Sailor Moon was a thing, but I never watched any of those.
Mm-hmm.
So, but until I met you, you introduced me to anime, and it's amazing. And now we have a figure collection, all because of me.
Yep.
Wasting money.
This doesn't seem like the right way to go.
It's a chimney.
I wonder where I'm gonna end up if I go down. Oh, I'm gonna end up in the study where the guy was reading his book. Ugh.
That you killed. Or that you sucked up. Mario!
Mario. Are you in here? Are you in here?
Are you almost to the end of the game?
We're 72% done.
Mm.
Let's
Mario.
get the key. Aha. Oh, the moon's still there. I thought we destroyed the moon.
There are 10 of them as well.
There are 10 moons?
Actually, there are 12 of them because there are 12 universes in Dragon Ball.
Hmm. Okay, I want to go down the chimney, but I have a feeling I'm going to have to climb all the way back up here. So I'm going to go down the chimney. I'm tempted.
Well, there's a ladder there for a reason.
I know, and then there's like a board and walk the plank, and
it
then
wants you to be there. It's a big...
then sealed room. Oh, it's a secret. Oh, look at all the treasure chests and the gold.
You're making too much noise.
We're gonna be rich.
We're already rich, I think.
Oh, I know where we are. We're in this room that had the X on the door. This is the secret entrance. I have a feeling there's gonna be a ghost that's gonna pop out soon. Oh, I need to go in front. Of course. I shouldn't. Oh, I guess I just need to vacuum.
Well, since Christmas passed not so long ago, did you get everything you wanted for Christmas?
I did.
Yeah.
So, did we talk about Christmas?
Vaguely.
So,
I don't think so.
So Lynn wanted to do 12 Days of Christmas, but she misunderstood it as being 25 days of Christmas. So,
no, because I was basing it on those advent calendars where you count down the days until the physical days of Christmas. So I was like, okay, there are 25 days until the day of Christmas. So therefore, I should prepare 25 presents for Dimitri.
And she was planning this like without telling me. I had no idea. And basically, she wanted to do it as a big surprise.
Yeah. But then like I had like a whole list planned. Like I was gonna make him like a sweater. I was gonna make him some nice, like handmade stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like I make a lot of handmade craft things. So then I was gonna make him like I was gonna buy fabric, sew him a sweater with his favorite colors, and then I do embroidery as well. So I was gonna embroider on like the sleeves or on the hem of the shirt, at the sweater at the bottom, like our nicknames for each other.
Uh-huh.
And then I was gonna make matching sweaters with both of our colors.
Oh, you were gonna make Christmas sweaters?
I wasn't gonna make Christmas sweaters, but I was gonna make matching sweaters for us. Like yours is gonna be orange with blue, mine's gonna be blue and pink, that kind of idea.
Mm-hmm.
But like halfway down the road, like I got half the presents already, and I was like, oh, this is so much effort, and I was like tired, and I'm like spending more money than I had budgeted for. So then I was like, I just told Dimitri, I was like, so I was gonna plan this whole present surprising for you, but it got a little out of hand, and I'm quitting. I'm stopping here, and then
I don't know. So then I decided to, like, since she did put a lot of effort into what she had already made, and Lynn is easy to give up when she learns that she can give up. So I was like, okay, I'll get presents to like deal with the rest of the days, and they'll be for you, okay?
then it'll be 25 days. So then afterwards, starting from December 1st, we opened a present a day, and it was pretty nice.
Ooh, a mirror.
But my favorite present from Dimitri was those AirPods. The Apple recently just came out with those wireless earphones, those earbuds.
And they're like 2 individual wireless earbuds.
Yeah, and
they're pretty cool.
They are amazing. They work very well. You put them in your ear, and on each earbud there is a sensor. So it's kind of like the phone. When you raise the phone up to your ear, the sensor is blocked, so the screen goes black. So here it's very similar. There are 2 sensors on each bud, and the second that it's being, because you put it inside your ear, so that
it knows it's in your ear.
It knows that it's in your ear. So then it releases a sound, a melody in your ears, so then you know that the earbuds are now active, and it's pretty awesome. And then you can tap on the earbuds twice, and then it turns on Siri for you. And then you can tell Siri, like, oh, play my music or play my book. It's so amazing. And the second you take the earbuds out, you don't have to take both. You just need to take one out.
It pauses it.
It pauses the book for you, or the music. And the second you put it back in your ear,
just continues.
It continues the music or whatever. And I thought it was the most amazing and convenient thing ever. The only downside is that my left ear, I think the opening is slightly smaller than my right ear. So after like a couple hours of wearing it, my left ear started to hurt a little bit. But my right ear was completely fine. And they actually are very snugged in your ear. Like, not painfully, but like they fit comfortably in your ear. And it was the best thing I've ever received.
Oh, Merry
Besides
Christmas.
you.
You didn't receive me.
But it's the best thing that I've ever had in my life.
Well, we'll talk about more stories next time.
Yep.
More best things we've ever received in our lives. You can always have more than one best.
That's true.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Linh-chan, Dimi-chan, Dimi-chan, Linh-chan, Dimi-chan, Linh-chan, Dimi-chan, Linh-chan, Dimi-chan, Linh-chan, Dimi-chan, Linh-chan, Dimi-chan, Linh-chan, Dimi-chan.